Hi there, and thanks for joining me for an exercise session today. I'm Imelda, and I'm going to take you through your paces, moving your body in a few different directions and just stretching as well as we do the session. So if you're feeling well and if you're free of injury, what we're going to do is we're going to start with a warm-up. We'll move the various different muscles and joints just to get warm. Then we'll go into an exercise set where we will do a set of 6 exercises, and what we'll do is we'll do that set 3 times. So I have my timer here ready. We'll start, as I say, with our warm-up, and then we'll go into the main sets, and then what we'll do is we'll do some stretches in between as well. So all you need is yourself. You can use light weights if you like. Everything is going to be done in standing position, nothing down on the floor today. And I just have water here with me for hydration. So if you're feeling well, let's get moving. Starting with our warm-up, we're starting with our 2 feet wide of each other. Sit back and down, come back up and squeeze your glutes. Sit back. You're going to keep your chest open as you go low, and you're going to be looking in front. So as such, you're not really collapsing forward over your knees. Last 4, 3, 2, come back up. Now with your feet still wide, take a knee to the opposite elbow and switch sides. So one side and then the other. So with this here, we're just getting a little bit of a twist on the upper body, moving your knee joint and your hip joint. Now you're holding your core in as well. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Next one. We're stepping forward and we're taking our hands forward, and then we're coming back. Step forward, press on that foot and come back. Gently press. So wherever you go with that back knee is entirely up to you. Any issues with your knees or your hips, then modify to suit yourself. Last 3, 2, 1. Let's come into a little bit of a gentle jog. Again, let's take arms forward and back, just to shoulder height. You're keeping your core in still, watch that posture. Take yourself nice and tall. One more warm-up exercise after this. You'll feel your heart rate going up a little bit. Last 4, 3, 2, okay, last one. We're stepping behind with our foot and coming back in. So it's a step backwards this time. So again, just take your knee to wherever you can get. You could just take a slight step back. It's entirely up to you. Breathe. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. There's the bell. Okay, have a quick drink there if you wish. I'm going to change our timer to 30 seconds per exercise. So we did 25 seconds there each exercise. We're going to have 6 exercises, as I say, back to back, but you pause at any stage if you wish. If you feel you need to take a little bit of a breather, gently march on the spot and come back again to exercise whenever you can. So if you're ready, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You're starting with your feet side by side, elbows are bent. Let's go into a courtesy lunge with your right leg. Crisscross your hands in front and come back. Other side and back in. So this isn't really a reverse lunge. It's taking your leg in a slightly different direction while we cross our hands over as well. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, next one. Hands are down by your side. Step forward into a lunge, come back in, bend your elbows, squeeze your glutes behind. Step forward with the other leg, come on back. Squeeze your glutes, bend your elbows. So your glute muscles are in your hips behind. Squeeze them as you bend your elbows. Last few seconds. Squeeze and bend. Last one. Press, come back, squeeze and relax. Okay, next one. Now let's take the feet wide of each other. Hands forward this time. Have a seat, come back up, bend your elbows again. We have our hands in a different position here. Then hold your core in. Posture is good. Keep those shoulders back. Breathe. And again, pause whenever you need to. Last few seconds. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now bringing the 2 feet in side by side. Hands are at your shoulders. You're coming up onto your toes and you're coming back down. Stretch up and lower. So we're working your calf muscles here and your shoulders. We're trying to keep those elbows as high as you can when you bring them back down. Last 5 seconds. Breathe. Last one and relax. Now, let's bring our arms to bent elbow. Twist your arms forward, punch and raise your right knee and come back. Punch forward and return back. So we're rotating wrist joints, elbow joints, arms in your shoulders, briefly balancing on one leg. Again, check in. What's your posture like? Keep those shoulders wide. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Last exercise. I'll turn to the side so you'll see what I'm doing. My elbows are bent. I'm taking a leg back and I'm pressing my arms back, and then I'm swapping, press back. So bent elbow to straight elbow. That's essentially all you're doing. Now straighten that knee as you take it back so that you really feel those glute muscles behind activating as you're doing the movement. Last 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done. One set done. Let's get a couple of stretches while we allow the body to recover. Feel free to have a drink as well. Let's take your right foot behind your left. Take your right hand up. Leaning over, stretch that hip outwards. If you find your balance is challenged here in this position, place your hand on the wall or even out beside you a little bit. Gives you a sense of, I don't know, maybe just feeling a little bit more sure. So we're getting a nice stretch on the outside of your hip, down your leg and up your side. Now slowly returning, placing the other foot behind, other hand is going up, reach up, ease over, gently stretch and lengthen down your side again, opening your hip joint just a little bit. Now coming back, let's do another stretch for the upper body, excuse me. Make a fist of both of your hands, place them here into your lower back and hold that stretch there just while I have a quick drink. So with that stretch there, you're stretching across your chest and your shoulders, good for posture. Now relaxing, let's come back into our workout again. So we're starting again with our feet side by side, elbows are bent. Step behind with your right foot, cross over your arms. Switch sides, cross over. Again, check posture. Core is in, those shoulders are wide. Breathe. So again, just take your leg to wherever you can go. Last few seconds coming. Bending your knee to wherever you can bend it to. This is good for hip mobility. Last 3, 2, 1. Hands down by your side. Feet side by side. You're going to step forward, then step back, bending your elbows, squeeze your glutes, swap sides. Step forward, step back, bend your elbows, squeeze your glutes. Just alternating side to side, working your arms as well as lower body. Now draw that core a little bit in, last 5 seconds. Push back off that leg, squeezing your glutes. Now let's change to the next exercise. Feet wide, turn your feet out, hands forward this time. Have a seat, come on back up and bend your elbows. And lower again. So now you're working the muscles on the insides of your legs as you move. Breathe, and you're working your arms. And if you don't have a weight here, what you could do is you could squeeze your fists coming up, release them lowering. Last one, squeeze and relax. Next one, hands are out here. And again, we'll use the arms. Reaching up, lengthen your hands and then squeeze as you come back down. Reach up and squeeze. So you see, you don't need a weight. You can challenge those muscles in another way. And again, Keeping your elbows as high as you can when you're coming back down. Last 3, 2, 1, lowering your arms, elbows are bent, foot up, twist forward. Side to side, twist forward. So you're punching forward and briefly coming up onto one foot. Push forward. Again, when you're coming back, keep those shoulders wide, gently drawing your core back towards your spine. Last 5 seconds. Breathe. Remember, you're pausing at any stage if you need to. Now, last one. Elbows are bent. You're taking a foot back and your 2 hands back. Switch sides. Hold that core in, lengthen and stretch. So a good one again for your shoulders. You're keeping your arms back, but you're pushing against the arms behind, using those lovely bingo wings that we always want to target. Hold your core in as well. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're done. Set 2 done. Have a quick drink there if you wish. We're going to do another couple of stretches targeting other areas of the body. Let's work on the back of your legs here. So stepping one foot just in front of the other. Now keeping your knees straight, that's your goal here. You're leaning over and you're lengthening the back of your leg. So your knee never bends, it stays exactly as it is. So we're targeting your hamstrings from your knee up to your hip joint and over your hip joint as well. A little bit of a bend on that back knee if you wish to kind of sit back another bit, but keeping that front knee straight all the time. Now come on back up, switch sides. Other foot is in front. Again, knee straight, lean over, bend that back knee if you wish, and just target the back of the straight leg. Again, stretching your hamstrings and over your glutes at the back. And now coming back up, let's stretch the front of your legs. Hold on to something here if you wish when it comes to this one. So on one foot, take the other foot up behind so you can hold on to your trousers, your sock, your shoe, or just bend your foot up behind. You don't have to hold it if it's a little bit of a challenge to grasp it from behind. And now lowering that foot, switch to the other side. Other foot is going up behind. Again, you're stretching whatever way you can, lengthen, standing nice and tall. And again, hold on to something here if you need to. Take that shoulders back, those shoulders back, and that hip forward. And relax down. Let's come into the next set of exercises. So again, have a little bit of a drink there if you wish, and resume whenever you can. And again, always going at your own pace. Last set of exercises that we're doing. So we're starting again, 30 seconds. There's the bell. Feet side by side, elbows bent. Step behind, crisscross your hands and back in. Other side, crisscross and back in. So as I was saying, this is good for hip mobility because you're taking your leg in your hip joint in another direction. Last 10 seconds. Again, hold your core in. Working your upper body as well, moving your wrist, elbow and shoulder joint. 3, 2, 1, we're done. Feet side by side, hands down by your side. You're stepping forward, you're coming back, squeeze your glutes, bend your elbows. Other leg, step and back, squeeze and bend. Again, forward and back. Wherever you go to your step is entirely up to you. You're keeping those shoulders back though when you take that step forward. Last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Well done. Let's take the feet out wide. Hands are long here in front this time. We're going to use the arms. So open the fingers, sit, squeeze and bend, release, squeeze and bend, release. So it's just another way of working your arms, strengthening your grip strength as well. Where's your core? Draw it back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, we're done. Feet in, side by side. Hands at your shoulders. Reach up, open your hands, squeeze your fist as you come back down. Now get right up onto those toes as much as you can. Again, challenging balance probably briefly. Reach up and back down. Keep those elbows as high as you can when you come back down to challenge those shoulders a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, well done. Hands down by your side, elbows bent. You're taking a knee up and you're punching forward. Punch and back. Again, check your posture. Shoulders wide. Posture is so important. We do so much in rounded position over some device or other. It's good to correct it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, well done. Now last one, bending your elbows, foot behind and arms back. Now you're taking that leg back and you're straightening the knee so that you target the glute muscles behind and you're pushing back against your arms at the back. Again, you can squeeze and release, last 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done, that's our 3 sets done. Let's do a couple of other stretches. 2 hands in front, take one hand across your body, but keeping your elbow straight, not bent. Keep it straight. We're targeting the outside of your arm here into your shoulder and your upper back. Again, check your posture. Stand nice and tall. Breathe. Well done in that workout now today. Whatever you did, remember, movement is so important. Even just a little bit. Swap sides to the other side. Stretch to the other side. So if you're new to exercise or if you're trying to get back to exercise, well done. Take it nice and easy. Great thing about doing a home workout is that you can modify to suit yourself in that. You can stop at any stage and resume again if you wish. Lowering your arms. Now let's take the hands overhead. Grasp one elbow joint, take your arm down the back, stretching around your shoulder joint. Again, we're standing nice and tall, lengthening through your spine. Swap sides to the other side. Grasp the other one, gently stretch. Round your shoulder joint and relax. Let's stretch and open the hips. Hip flexor stretch in standing position. Step one foot well in front of the other. The one that you're behind, sit it out. Go forward with your knee and now turn towards your knee. So turn your upper body, and when you do, you'll feel that stretch in that back hip joint. Keeping those shoulders back still. Nice easy stretch for this one. And again, modify if you have any issues with any of your joints. Coming back, swap sides. The other foot is in front, the other one behind, and you have it turned out. Forward with your knee. Now turn your body in the direction of your knee. And when you do, you'll feel that pull on your back hip. Ease into it. And now coming back. Let's stretch your back muscles. So the first part of this, wrap your hands around your shoulders, creep your fingers across your back. Now stay here if you have any bone or spine health issues, but if you can, you're rounding forward, bending your knees, stretching your spine as you do, ease over, taking your shoulders down towards your knees in that direction, just to get a lengthening all along your spine. Now slowly coming back up from there, unfold your arms, take them out, spread your fingers. Take your shoulders back ever so slightly, stretch everything over your front and relax back. Well done everybody, great session. I hope you enjoyed it and I look forward to seeing you sometime again soon in class. In the meantime, take care and remember, movement is key to living well. See you soon.